Welcome to the next stop on our tour, Connections. We think music's better when you're connected. It's much more fun when you're playing with others. And if you ever want to make a living from music, or even take it to the next level as a hobbyist, you'll soon discover that assembling a team of people to help is very, very rewarding.
I mean, every performer needs an agent, a manager, concert promoter, whatever, and collaborators as well. So it's assembling that team that's the real challenge.
So that's where our connections come in. Getting connected with other musicians is the first step. There are several ways to do this depending on whether the person is a member of Musicians Guild already and whether or not you want to make them part of a group that you manage. Let's take the simple case first. You're the first amongst your circle of friends to join Musicians Guild. Mouse over the Connections menu item, but don't click. When the menu appears, select Invite in order to get this screen. Fill in the email addresses of the friends you want to invite, separated by commas. Then create a short message for them to explain why they're receiving this invitation. An email will be sent to each inviting them to join Musicians Guild. Hopefully your word is their command, and once they have joined Musicians Guild, you can move on to the next step. Click Connections in the main menu, and then click Search in the submenu under My Connections. Type in their names and click the search button. Find the card for your friend and click the green plus sign to connect. It's best if you create a personal message before sending the invitation. They will receive the invitation and you'll be notified when they accept your request. You can check the status using the Request Sent feature in the same submenu. If you're inviting your friend to join Musicians Guild as part of a group that you manage, then there's a way to sign them up, get them connected, and make them part of your group in one easy step. On the group page, click the blue Invite Connections button, and then select the Plus New Members tab on the pop-up. Fill in a username and email address for each of the group members, clicking the black plus button to add more rows as needed. Create your own personal message and click Send Invitations. This is a great tool for group leaders, music teachers, and others who are, let's say, in a position of authority over the invitees. Of course, please don't use this tool unless you're sure it will be okay with the invitees. Once you're connected with a member, they will show up in the chat tool when online, and you can invite them to more groups. When you post on the homepage timeline, they'll see your posts. Posting on your timeline is a great way to let every one of your musical connections know when you're playing in a show, setting up a jam, or just run across something interesting on the web like a new Taylor Swift post. If you're watching this in Tune Foundry and you want to watch the next video on the list, then do nothing. It's coming right up. You can always pause the player if you need a break.